Ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome to Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, you have to say it with excitement. Otherwise, it just weighs on you right immediately. Monday. Yeah, that's more of a Friday thing. I don't know.
Depends
Anyway.
if what you're offering on Monday is really cool.
Well, we'll see if today's really cool or not.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. So, Skipper is gone today.
He's gone.
Yeah, he texted me yesterday afternoon sometime, and he says, I can't be there tomorrow. And I said, well, I probably owe you one because, I had to miss a couple days last week.
I've had 2 one-on-ones now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not supposed to be a one-on-one today. So right after I talked to Tim, first of all, I said to Tim, I says, all right, I got you because, I was gone. And he may be doing nothing. He may be just like, well, it's your turn to go alone. So
Right.
So that's fine.
As if it's such a chore to
As
talk
if
with
it's-
me one-on-one.
Right.
Thanks.
The only person that doesn't get a day off is you.
Right.
So you have to be here.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Peter, I like you. It's okay. We'll be fine.
I appreciate it.
But right after I got off the phone with Tim, or a text from Tim, I texted Jack, and I said, can you come in? And then all of a sudden, there's no Jack when we start the show.
Asking Jack to be on time was your first mistake.
I will give
Thank you,
you
Casey.
that.
You're too late.
Dang it.
So, speaking of which,
Sorry.
we'll just do that right off the top.
Ahoy.
The Southeast Iowa Video Network is powered by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC, and the three of us, the 2.5, what?
I wasn't late. He said I was too late.
Yeah, but you didn't know.
yeah, but
You had
didn't
no
know it.
idea. That's the problem.
There's a lot of pressure sitting over there. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Are
I
you?
am, actually.
Okay. Got your
I have my caffeine.
caffeine. Three of us this morning are powered by, or not powered by, or sponsored by, or promoted by, or something. I can't remember.
No,
the
we were
wording.
powered by Hy-Vee from
Powered by Hy-Vee and
Hy-Vee
Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie. Tim does that, so it's always awkward when I have to do it. I don't know. So anyway, Jack.
Oh, wait, I forgot to close the door.
Well, should I have chosen somebody else to come in today, Jack?
This has been a disaster.
It's just already
a disaster.
It's
Been a
already
disaster.
it's already a disaster.
This is like the least. This is like the 12th least.
Did you
eventful
B&E someone
thing.
else? Is that why you're late today as well?
No. No, this was just getting ready for getting set for the day.
Yeah, well, your hair looks good, so I suppose that's all that matters. right?
Thanks.
Yeah. It is Monday. So Jeff, David, Jimmy, all here. Denise, ahoy to everybody.
Ahoy, everyone.
So I had a big weekend of a whole lot of football on Saturday. And so as you guys know, I'm not a huge NFL guy, so I didn't get into all the games yesterday. But Saturday, I was all about it. So how'd you feel about Saturday?
It was fun. I mean the first 2 games were pretty boring. The Texas Tech and Alabama wins were.
Texas Tech is interesting though. It's funded by an oil guy.
Yeah.
That's the interesting part is that
They're shameless that they bought their roster.
Yeah.
They don't care.
they don't care. And you know what? They're a number 4 seed. So
Can't be too mad.
yeah. So what are you gonna do, right? It worked.
Texas Tech football powered by Oilmen and Patrick Mahomes.
Yes. Although that's NFL thing. Patrick Mahomes is not having such a good season here. But Jeff says, "Oh boy, SPP and Jack Day on a Monday."
I'm closer to him than usual.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Actually,
Smells so bad.
so hold tight, Jeff. I got a plan for these two in the next segment. So, yeah, Georgia, Alabama. Georgia took care of business.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the Indiana Ohio State game. I didn't know what to think. I thought Ohio State was going to win that game
I did too.
going into it, but holy crap, Indiana, they got something going on over there.
Yeah, I think like I was watching the games with Peter and like I was trying to think where this ranks in terms of the like biggest stories of the last even decade in sports with what they're doing.
It is by far, I guess, in my opinion, but by far the greatest coaching achievement in college football. I mean, Indiana was nothing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and had like, and we were talking about that because in terms of like quick turnarounds, because he was like, well, how like when did Saban win his first title with Alabama? And it was like The difference with that is at least Alabama had pedigree
Right.
long before that. Indiana, nothing.
Right.
Nothing. And
What-
obviously Cignetti hasn't won a national title yet, so there's still more to achieve.
Well,
but
I know, but what he's done,
Yeah.
I mean, he got the number 1 seed in the playoffs in his second year.
hmm
I mean, come on.
First
right?
outright Big Ten championship since 1945.
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
It's amazing. And then he's kind of a different kind of cat. I
Yeah.
kind of like him, but
Mhm.
I like him too.
I know not everybody does. He's kind of, he can be off-putting, but he's just confident, man, and he backs it up. He walks the walk.
Yeah.
Just Google him.
Yeah, Googling me wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I it's definitely the biggest college. I think it's the biggest college football story of the last decade, and I think just in sports, like what they're
Who do
doing.
you think's gonna play Cignetti in the movie
Hmm.
Miracle 2?
Miracle 2, it's just about something completely different.
hmm
No historical merit to that. It's just Indiana winning a lot of football games.
You want to call the movie Google Me?
Google. Yeah, why not?
It could also be
Free promo for Google.
Hoosiers too.
Hoosiers too.
Hoosiers 2.
There you go.
You're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
So there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm actually trying to think because he does have he has a movie playable character persona and face.
So
that
you know what
actually
the
makes
first thing
fun.
that comes to my mind, and he was a kid in this movie, but Home Alone, Buzz, he kind of has that look
Oh.
going on.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I don't know what Buzz looks like as an adult, but
I don't know why Affleck came to mind.
no.
And he's
Ben
just like- and he's
Affleck.
just
no,
angry.
not Affleck. No way.
Where's Cignetti from? Is he a
Pennsylvania.
Is he a Midwest guy? Okay, so he's like I don't know.
Does that
Rust
change the
Belt?
way the
What-
actor plays him?
What part of the country is Pennsylvania from? Yeah. I think it fits an East Coast guy. You have an East Coast kind of actor, Southern guy.
Steel country.
Southern, yeah. Are they an East Coast state?
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania?
I guess technically.
Yeah. They're kind of two states. Kind of depends if you're on the east or
Right.
west side of Pennsylvania. Two different things.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be Walter Goggins at the end. Of the day. He's in everything now.
That'd be a good one.
He's everything. Well,
That's
him
T-Mobile
or
promo.
Miles
Miles Teller.
Teller.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
I don't
and
know,
everything.
but
Yeah,
I
that was a great game.
I still think that Ohio State. I know they're the odds-on favorite. They're still the odds favorite to win the national title. I think they'll come back around, but I don't know. I think it'd be a good story if Indiana won, and plus they're in the Big Ten. So
Yeah. There is an extent of sometimes teams only go so far as the quarterback can take them. And I think saying the Ohio State quarterback's good, but he is a redshirt sophomore in his first
I
year
know.
starting. And Mendoza's been around the block.
and that
so
freaking Mendoza took that hit, that first,
That first hit.
first hit, and got up. That was something.
does he win the Heisman for you after watching that?
I don't know. He's got to be in the discussion. He beat Sayan outright. I think what Pavia did at Vanderbilt, which we'll get to in a second, is kind of impressive. I mean, taking Vanderbilt to 10-2.
Yeah.
I don't even know who else. Those three I know. Who else is even in the running?
Probably Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame.
The running back. They might send the Texas Tech linebacker Rodriguez.
New York.
He's been the best defensive player in the country this year.
So I don't watch much Big 12, but I did watch that Texas Tech game, and he was bought and paid for. But man, he's a beast.
Yeah,
And
he's good.
They kept talking about him, but a linebacker going. I mean, a linebacker's not going to win.
No, probably not. But
Oh, you have
they-
to put up insane stats.
Yeah.
part of that is
Defensive
part of him
player.
going is it's a pretty weak Heisman year
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
I think.
David says he's going with Indiana, Georgia in the final game.
Yeah, Georgia's scary. I would not want to play them right now.
Yeah, Georgia's been there. So is Ohio State. I don't know. I think it'd be a neat story if Indiana won. But so bowl games. I was going to the Outback.
Quest.
Yeah,
It's-
Peter's really excited
It
for
will
that one.
forever be the Outback Bowl.
Yeah,
but
Heisman finalist playing against Iowa.
yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah. But I agree. Not arguing your point at all. However, Phil Parker with 4 weeks. I don't know. You still shake your head.
Vanderbilt is very much built to play against good defenses. They're a team that can grind out a win like Iowa usually does. If there's any team in the SEC that can do that, it's probably them.
Yeah. Is there an early line on that? I didn't even see.
I have not seen one yet.
Yeah. I don't either. Vanderbilt surely would be favored in 10-2 SEC team.
I think it's fun. I think it's fun.
Because you got no skin in the game.
think it's a fun
What
game.
bowl games was Wisconsin going to?
You know what? I thought they were going to come close to getting one because of all the 5 and 7 teams that started opting out. I was like, what if we just throw a frisky 4 and 8 team that had won 3 of their last 4 in there? But I was trying to find a line for you too. Well, Missouri, our school, got Virginia. The choke artists themselves. We didn't mention that game. They lost to
7-5 Duke.
a 5-loss conference champion.
Yeah. And then they bypassed both ACC teams and put Miami into the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the big storyline.
Which Miami's the better team. There's no question about that. Than the best team in the ACC.
Right. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
But the debate between Miami and Notre Dame. But Miami won that game heads up, right?
Yep.
Yes. So that was the thing. The committee was like, all throughout the rankings, there was a buffer team between Miami and Notre Dame. So we didn't evaluate the head-to-head record. But then when that buffer team, BYU, lost, then they were like, we are going to evaluate the head-to-head record now. And Miami was better. And they put them in the playoff. And then Notre Dame responded by saying, we're not going to play in a bowl game, which I have opinions about that. But
Yeah. David says Vandy by 4 right now.
it is, on FanDuel, it's 4.5.
Okay. I don't know.
At the house.
For Vandy.
Although that seems like a game that someone will win off a field goal. I don't
You
know.
think?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope Iowa wins. I think given 4 weeks, they have got time to prep, and I think between Lester and Parker, they'll be okay. But I still think Vandy by probably more than 4.
You always got to see the opt-outs, too. I don't know if Iowa will have it.
Well,
but
so-
Vanderbilt might have some.
So
I
Kirk
think Iowa will
Ferentz,
have one, really.
Kirk Ferentz said yesterday they've already had all the team meetings with all the players, and he doesn't know of anybody that's going to opt out. He
Nice.
did say there's still time, and they could,
yeah.
but no opt-outs.
But I guess I thought Linderbaum was going to opt out against Kentucky, and then he didn't. So
Yeah.
you just don't know.
It's a culture thing, man. They want to play for their team,
Yeah.
except for last year. Last year, Caleb Johnson bailed out, Jamar Harris bailed out. So, who knows? But anyway, speaking of bailing out, then Notre Dame, you touched on, they not even going to a bowl game, turned it down. Iowa State, that thing was. So we talked about that Friday morning with Matt Campbell, and I hadn't even heard about it. My mom broke the news to me on Friday morning that Campbell's even looking, and man, that evolved quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Iowa State and the Kansas State opt-outs, I get. They have a new coach. Some of these 5 and 7 teams, too, like the whole deal with them is they thought their season was over. They sent all their players home. It's hard to get them all back together and start practicing again. And it's just easier to say, we're not going to play. Notre Dame, I think, it's ridiculous. If I was a Notre Dame fan, which I am not, I don't like Notre Dame. So I say that, too, because that I guess influenced my opinion with them in the playoff. But if I'm a Notre Dame fan, I want to say, let's stick it to the committee. Let's go play BYU in this bowl game and beat the brakes off of them and show them why they made the wrong decision. But I don't know. It just sucks. I wish bowl games still mattered as much as they used to because I think they're fun. Like when you actually play them, like I think Iowa Vanderbilt will genuinely be a really fun game once it happens.
I hope.
But yeah, teams like Notre Dame doing this, like BYU's playing in a bowl game. They didn't say no. And it's funny, like Notre Dame, we lost to 2 playoff teams. BYU lost to the same number 4 seed twice.
Yep.
And no one's going to the batter's box for them.
Which is what they did with Alabama. They're like, well, Alabama lost to Georgia, so it doesn't really count. Well, they also lost to Florida State, which is like 3-8 or
Yeah.
something.
Just know everybody sitting in this room has more rushing yards than Alabama did in the SEC title
true.
I
game.
saw that was a -3 or something like that.
Something like that.
Well, it's just weird with I mean, there's such a problem with how they evaluate these championship games because if the whole deal was, well, we have a buffer team between Miami and Notre Dame right now, but we moved that buffer team, BYU, for losing in their championship game, but Alabama losing in their championship game
Doesn't matter.
by a little bit less, that doesn't matter. We'll keep them the same.
Well, then you also got James Madison and Tulane both made the playoffs and tell me that they're better.
That's the other thing, though. I don't think it was BYU moving up to a top 10 spot. It was if BYU won, they'd be an automatic qualifier conference champion, so
Right.
they would move in.
Right.
Which is why Tulane and James Madison both got in as
Yeah,
group of 5
but tell me
teams.
that Notre Dame wouldn't beat both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the rules. It is. Everybody knew the rules going in. It is what it is. But
But
they don't want to have to worry about that. Join a conference.
fair point.
Yeah, but the BYU thing, like the deal with them, I feel like should have just been they're probably out already. Even like like if they lose to Texas A&M or Texas Tech, that's probably like they were already out before that. They're just going to stay out. But why did they move down more and then Alabama didn't move down at all?
I can't tell you why Alabama didn't move down, but what I can say is that BYU, if they got in, was going to get in as a conference champion. They weren't going to get in as a top 10.
Right. And I don't think they should have, but they could have, if they didn't move them at all, they could have still said, all right, they're the buffer between Miami and Notre Dame, and they just keep Notre Dame in. Then you just don't change anything. But then it's all, why do the conference championship games matter? So you just have a new problem.
So
It's all cyclical.
Rachel asked why coaches or players are able to leave before the bowl game time. Well, the coaches are because their contracts don't matter. It doesn't, I think Matt Campbell signed through like 2031. Doesn't matter. The players technically can't leave. They can opt out, but they can't technically leave until
Transfer
January.
portal opens up January 2nd.
Yeah, so
you can leave the team, but you can't go somewhere else.
Right. So they can choose to set out, but they can't technically go anywhere until January, right?
Yeah, and that's the whole deal with the teams in the playoff. Like Missouri's quarterback this year was at Penn State and kind of made a big thing because they were in the playoff last year.
Run.
But it happens during the transfer portal, and he had to enter the portal because he was like, well, if I wait,
he's not going to be able to get in.
On the team.
Yep.
So he has to leave early. He didn't want to. But
so where's Missouri going? I didn't see that.
The Gator Bowl
in Jacksonville,
Florida, and they're playing Virginia.
Okay. All right.
Virginia, another team that would have gotten at large.
Yep. Or got an automatic one.
Yes, you're right.
If they won.
The complete opposite of what I said. My bad.
But I'm excited that they're definitely going to have a chip on their shoulder because they're going to be pretty mad they didn't make the playoff, and they're a good team. So that was a good opponent.
We shall see. I think the first round of the playoffs starts December 19th.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is only just 10 days away.
Yeah, next weekend.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, SPP
football talk.
We talked a whole segment about football. So, but I promise. If you're not a sports fan, after the break, I got something that is not sports related. So stick around, and right now we'll take a break.
It's 7:31. We better take a break.
We better take a break.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your healthcare.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, morning breathers, and welcome back. It is Jack's here.
Monday.
I know, but Jack's here.
I
So
almost did it, but I was like, wait a minute, Monday. I don't. It's not the same.
You invited him here.
I did. This is my fault.
Jesus.
But I buy in here for this reason.
I'm having a lot of fun.
So I got a game I want to play,
Good for you.
especially with you two. Somebody,
Is it the penalty box?
one of our loyal listeners said,
That's a
you know what
throwback.
you need to do? You need to do a newlywed type game with Jack and SPP.
Oh,
So this is called the Brolywed game.
the what?
Brolywed.
Brolywed.
Yeah. So technically what you should do is we should have secret and you write down your answers and you guess. We're not going to do that. So we're just going to kind of go back and forth. So SPP,
Yes.
what is Jack's his go-to fast food order, and then you just tell you
Oh.
keep it in your head, and then if he gets it right,
Well, his favorite is McDonald's, and
Okay.
he usually gets nuggets.
nuggets.
He usually gets like a 10-piece nuggets with ketchup and fries, I think is my guess for his go-to.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
All right. What's his?
Oh, well, if we're sticking with the McDonald's,
Well, it doesn't have to be. What's his favorite? Just go-to fast food order.
see, he has a few varieties because sometimes he'll do, I think an order of nuggets and a chicken sandwich.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Yes. I can't remember what number one in your rotation is because you told me there was a rotation.
That is true. I
before.
do say that my McDonald's order is like a pigeon rotation that
Yeah.
I go through. I do sometimes get nuggets. I will sometimes just do like three,
Or it's the three McChickens.
three McChickens
That's what
and
it was.
fry.
Yeah.
and then sometimes it'll be like 2 burgers and a shake. So I'll give him the point.
All right.
I'll give him
All
to
right.
him.
I
All
had
right.
maybe a half point.
So SGP,
Yes.
what is one skill that Jackson thinks he's elite at, but he isn't?
Oh. I don't even know. I'm not good at anything. I don't know what he would say.
He's not as good in Mario Kart as he thinks. that
That's
he
false.
is.
That's just a lie. That's just a
there's
lie.
the denial.
Mm-mm.
That's just a lie.
He cheats.
I kicked his butt every time we played.
He
He knows
cheats.
that.
So, all right. So, same question back. What does SPP think he's elite at, but he isn't?
I'm not good at anything, man.
I don't know. I'm on the spot. I don't know if I have a good answer.
All right. We'll go on to the next one.
I
So,
was trying to think of another video game too, but he beats me in almost every other video game that isn't Mario Kart.
I beat him
frankly.
in Mario Kart too.
I mean, it's just so we're clear. Also,
Mhm.
Mario Kart.
He just
Basket-
cheats when he
ba-
wins.
bas-
So,
basketball.
so think of your friend
I'm just
group,
kidding.
whether it's your friends that you both have, so your college friends, whatever.
Okay.
Who would he say he could beat in a fight, realistic or not?
Who would Peter? Who?
Who would Peter say that he could beat up among your friend group? Whether he could or he couldn't, doesn't matter. Who do you think he would say?
So the.
Not that he would, but could.
Like a threat for me, but not me.
This is funny name dropping these people on a show. They're not going to watch this. I think you'd. Connor.
You think I could beat up Connor?
He thinks you
He
think
thinks
you
you
could
think
beat
you-
up
yeah.
Connor.
That was the
No.
prompt.
I think that's the one person in the friend group.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I would probably take you over most of our friends.
Mhm.
Actually,
All right, who does he think he could beat up? But
Oh, probably Sobel. He's the short friend of the group, so unfortunately, I think I'll have to go with him. Although Sobel is scrappy, so
yeah, he would.
he'd put up a fight.
He'd wear you out.
Hmm.
He's like I don't know.
It's like a boxer that wears you out.
Yeah, or I was trying to think of like a basketball player that you just is like a pest.
all right, you guys are
Gary
going out.
Payton.
Bobby Portis.
Gary Payton. Portis.
You guys are going out to the bar. After 6 drinks, does he become emotional, loud, disappear, or a dangerous karaoke guy?
Him?
Both of you back. Either one. Either one of you can start. After 6 drinks, what do you turn into?
I don't think he turns into really any of those things like over any other. Probably loud is the closest one, but I don't even think it's like that loud. You're just kind of more chatty. I think you're actually a pretty mellow. I don't think I've seen you become necessarily any of those things. What was it again? Boisterous.
Emotional, loud,
No.
disappear, or dangerous
Oh.
karaoke guy?
There's been a couple disappearing acts. I think.
When have I disappeared?
I don't know. Well, I guess you're right. That's not true. Probably loud.
I think probably loud.
Yeah,
right.
that's what I'd say for him.
So what about Jack? Emotional, loud, disappears, or dangerous karaoke guy?
I have seen him do karaoke a couple times.
Have I done karaoke with you?
No, but
that should
I've seen
happen. JPs do that? Anywhere do that?
I don't know.
I've seen social media clips, but I would probably also say loud.
I just am loud.
All
It's just more loud.
right, 2 more. What's one thing he's irrationally afraid of?
Him? Oh, what is it? What is your deepest fear?
What is your
It's not.
deepest fear?
It's not that you're inadequate. It's that you're powerful beyond
More
measure.
powerful beyond our wildest dreams.
Ooh, I don't know what your deepest fear is. I don't think I've asked you this, or if I have, I forgot because I'm a bad friend, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
What's yours? What am I?
Yours is afraid of peanuts.
That's true.
Yeah, I've seen you freak out over a wasp that's across the room.
The answer is bugs. I don't like any bugs. Bugs are terrifying. What is yours? Do you have one?
I'm afraid of nothing.
I'm afraid of nothing.
God, of course he is.
I'm afraid of nothing.
I'm afraid of nothing.
beat up all my friends.
All right, last question. Think very hard about this one. This is a very serious question.
Oh.
Who would definitely die first in a zombie apocalypse?
Jack.
It'd be close. I actually think we both would do pretty well. I will. I'm being more friendly on this than I probably should be.
I think you would run faster than the zombies and me, but I think you would trip on something, and then that would be the end of you.
If it is just a pure if it is a pure we're putting us two in a room surrounded by zombies and it's just you got to get away, then yeah, I'm probably screwed. I'll probably trip over something or run around a corner and hit my head on a light pole and fall down, and then they'd get me.
Well, if you're in a room with 10,000 zombies, 1,000 zombies, my money's still on the gorilla.
Yeah. Who do you think would beat up one gorilla? 10,000 me's or 10,000 Peters?
What?
I think if I was given a chance to survive, actually, gather resources, and it's 20 years after the apocalypse, and you know what's going on, I think I'd do okay. I think I could figure it out.
So you'd
Against
be
the
fine
zombies.
once you lasted 20 years.
I'm saying yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. You're not good at Mario Kart.
Oh.
All right, we're
he's
gonna end right
mad.
there.
He's so mad.
I want to think of a thing that
He's so mad.
Uno. Yeah. Uno is the thing you think you're good at, but you're not. You just have stupid rules.
I have the best rules.
No, don't
for
ever play Uno with him. It's terrible.
I have the best rules.
It's
of
easy to
Uno.
win when you make up your own rules.
I don't make up my own rules. Uno comes up with the rules, and I just follow them.
Yes. So that's a fair point. A lot of these games, it's like everybody has their own rules, but then we actually play by the rules. It's a whole different game.
I do play by the rules.
I had never heard of these rules until I
The
played
real
with him.
rules.
No, he made me hate Uno forever.
It's on the official Uno video game. It's on the rules.
Yeah, no wonder no one plays that game.
Most popular game ever.
It comes with your Xbox.
I have the oldest Xbox. No, yeah.
Apparently it works for Mario Kart, though. So there you go.
Yeah, he cheats at Mario Kart.
Yeah. 742 SPP. Let's take a break, and we'll come back, and we will get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car, and on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Oh, hoy, morning breathers. So during the break, the real stories came out of all the things that can't be said on air. So this would have been a great time to have our premium service, during the break service.
Oh, like we have like a Patreon.
We have a Patreon. We have to pay for
Southeast Iowa Video Network Plus.
Right.
Subscribe now.
Exactly.
SEIVN Plus. Southeast Iowa Video Network Plus. What?
Southeast Iowa Video Network Plus is the full name.
Yeah. Well, we're working on that. Some days it wouldn't be worth your money. Other days it would be well worth your money to have the during.
You could
the
have
break.
a subscription that's episode based. We only charge you if it's good. It's like a lawyer.
Oh
That's
no! You take the good with the bad. You're paying.
fair enough.
You're paying either way.
I thought it was like one of those like commercial lawyers that's like, you only pay if we lose.
I will fight for you.
Yeah, it's free if we win.
We only get paid if you get paid.
Yeah, or we only pay if we win.
Which
That's like us.
we don't get paid for this, so
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean,
Jeff's in. We got our first.
Hit that
subscriber.
subscribe button.
Yeah, subscribe, like, follow.
Turn on that bell.
yes.
Should we get set for the day?
Oh, it's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's get set for the day. It is Monday. It is the 8th day of December. This is episode 446. Time right now is 7:46 a.m. Temperature in Fairfield 12, Mount Pleasant 11, Washington 11. Mostly cloudy today with a high of 24.
How do you pretend to be a time traveler? How does it pretend to be a time traveler?
That's a good question.
Do you remember that Doritos commercial? It was a Super Bowl commercial.
That was an awesome commercial.
Where it was like a cardboard box and he faked like time travel. And then like it was like this kid and he, oh man, I'm explaining this terribly.
Yeah, I need to watch
I don't know how to
it again,
explain
'cause
it
I'm
either,
not-
but
I'm
it's a
not
very
coming
good
to-
commercial.
I probably
Yeah.
I definitely have seen it, but I
Like the
I'm
guy
not-
goes in the cardboard box that says time travel
Oh.
machine on it.
Eats
And
a
the kid like takes the Doritos from him and he like shakes the box and all these lights go off and the kid gets ran off by some old dude. So when he comes out of the time machine, he's like, "Oh my God, you're so old now. This kid is like grown up to be an old man."
and it's just
It's a goofy commercial.
I'll look that
It's
up
good. It's
after.
a good
I've
commercial.
That's the
definitely
only
seen
thing I
it.
can imagine by pretend to be a time traveler day.
Yeah. Well, it is pretend to be a time traveler day, so we need to figure that out.
Mhm.
So
Something like that.
yeah, a low today of 19. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Fairfield Beautification Commission honors top volunteers of 2025. Mount Pleasant Fellowship Cup offers Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner kits. And fire crews battled a large fire at rural Wellman property with no injuries reported. Sports tonight. Fairfield and Washington bowling are in Ottumwa. Mount Pleasant and Washington girls wrestling are both in Williamsburg, and the Mount Pleasant girls basketball team host Holy Trinity tonight in Mount Pleasant on a game that you can watch with our friends Mike and Luis and Kellen. I think is going to run camera tonight on Mount Pleasant Live. So look that up on
Good
Mount
game.
Pleasant Live.
Holy Trinity is a good team.
Yep. So you can watch it live. This day in history on this day in 1980.
Pre both of us.
Pre both of you. British musician John Lennon, who rose to fame as the Beatles.
I'm just kidding.
You know who John Lennon is.
I know who John Lennon is. I'm just kidding.
If you didn't know who John Lennon was, that was going to be...
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, I
Well,
love
it was a sad-
Champagne
It
Supernova.
was a sad day for him in 1980 and his faithful fans because he was fatally shot by Mark David Chapman in New York City, causing a global outpouring of grief.
Didn't he just want like an autograph or something? And then he said no one time and then he came back and did it?
I don't know that
I don't
story.
remember that.
I thought it was something like
There's definitely
that.
a documentary on that somewhere.
I'm sure there's thousands of Beatles documentaries. Yeah.
There's probably a couple.
Well, I mean, specifically probably about who the guy that shot him was.
Right.
And why he did it. Motivation.
Well, I just walked up to. He's just outside of a hotel. I know that.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was outside his apartment.
Yeah, maybe. I thought it was a hotel, but maybe. You're
Did
right.
two of them get killed like
No,
that? Or was it
Yoko,
just,
no,
was it just
Yoko was
him?
right there. She was.
Oh, okay.
But she didn't get shot.
You mean the Beatles?
No, I mean, yeah, I thought.
I think
Two of them
George Harrison died of cancer.
Okay, yeah.
And
Paul
then
McCartney's still alive.
Paul McCartney's still alive.
you're right.
Ringo's
No, Ringo was around for a really long time. I don't think he got
He's
shot.
no, is he still alive?
He might still be.
He might still be alive. Okay.
Because I know I think
remember
George
now.
Harrison was cancer. I think Lennon got. I know Lennon got shot. I don't know about Ringo, but McCartney's still alive, supposedly.
Jeff heard my joke.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. I was just looking at his.
You
thing
said
going
you
up
said
with-
you know who John Lennon was, and I said, of course, Champagne Supernova was a great song.
Oh, okay. Jackson, random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Random joke.
Random joke.
Joke to start out the Monday.
So when I was a kid, I really loved hide and seek.
Right.
Don't we all?
Yeah. So I was thinking I should probably try to start a professional hide and seek league for adults.
Oh.
Thought that would be a really fun idea.
That's
Right.
fun.
Okay.
Yeah. It didn't work out though, because it turns out good players are hard to find.
Yeah, they would be, wouldn't they? That reminds me of that like tag movie, the movie they made about the
I do remember with the
of,
friend
the
group.
group of guys that play tag every year.
Mm-hmm.
That would be that is a fun thing, especially when you're an adult. You all live in different cities and you have to like fly and go visit them. Tag.
It's an expensive tag game though.
It is an expensive tag game. That would get.
Jeff says Ringo is still alive.
Okay.
So, there we go. Ringo and Paul.
I don't know why I had in my head that it was just John Lennon. I must have been thinking about somebody else.
Well, plenty of people have been shot.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
that is.
But not any other Beatles. So, all right, today's takeaway. Jackson, do you have a takeaway today?
Oh, I wasn't thinking of this.
All right, I'll
before.
come back to you.
Yeah, that's
SPP,
okay.
you got a takeaway?
Yeah. Jack is not as good as Mario Kart as he.
That's just why. I still don't have one. Do you have one?
Well, I think the Burlywed game is better done over beers because, I think the stories that started to come out a little bit over the break could have been expanded on quite a bit more, but not on air.
Yeah. Once you get to 6 double,
Tune
we'll
in.
just be really loud.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
That's the
So
problem.
I think we need to start with
Yelling.
6 beers and just find out what happens.
Tune
Should we
into-
do a drunk more? Never mind.
No, that's the Southeast Iowa Video Network Plus content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A drunk morning breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're still kicking around the idea, not of morning breath, but morning breath after dark.
After dark.
Yeah,
My takeaway.
which will also be pay-per-view.
My takeaway is that the three of us just should have been the college football playoff selection committee,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
could have put Iowa and Vanderbilt in. They could have still played,
Why would I want Vanderbilt in?
so they could play Iowa just like they are. But it's
Yeah.
just a playoff game now because it's gonna be a fun game. It'll be a fun game.
I think
Iowa can definitely win that game.
I think it
I
will
hope
be
you're
a
right.
very interesting matchup. But if there's any team in the SEC that's not in the playoff that I think matches up with Iowa very well, it's Vanderbilt.
it's
Is
true.
what I'll say.
Well, you want them to match up well, right?
But I mean, like Iowa runs the ball very well. They do well by running the ball, and they
Vanderbilt's
struggle
defense.
with run defense, and those are two things that Vanderbilt
All right.
is known for.
All right. Fair enough.
I also realized I said CFP playoff committee, which is the college football playoff committee. If you're stretching that acronym out.
Oh, it's kind of like
The
RIP in peace.
yeah.
Right. Jeff says Iowa can beat Vandy. So,
They can.
I think so.
just
Have faith, Hawkeye fans. Have faith.
yeah, have you not met very many Hawkeye fans? We're not the most
No, that's fair. I mean,
optimistic group.
most Big Ten fans aren't. Well, that's why I'm here to shed up a ray
Yeah,
of
well.
positivity.
I think the turnout for the game will be well though, despite the lack of optimism.
It's what bowl is it?
the
again?
It's the old Outback Bowl.
So I've
So
been.
it's
I
in
went to the old
It's
Outback
in
Bowl.
Tampa.
Tampa's a nice place.
It was really cool because they used to have one team used to be Team Bloomin' Onion, and the other one used to be some sort of other appetizer. But fans who went to the game, whose team won, you got a free appetizer from Outback
Oh,
Steakhouse.
That's pretty sick.
if you're like
Bowl games used to be so cool.
Pop-Tart Bowl, man.
Yeah, that one's saving it.
The
but
trophy was a working toaster. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The Pop-Tart Bowl.
That's pretty
You
great.
got to eat the mascot,
Yes.
and you got to cook and eat the mascot.
Right.
Did you see the quick last thing that Illinois played Tennessee in men's basketball in Nashville, and they gave the winner, who ended up being Illinois, a guitar as a trophy, and Illinois smashed a guitar in the locker room.
Oh no, I did not see that.
Yeah.
Quick story. So thank you all for sticking with us through a big sports day. But quick thing, Ray that frequently chimes in. His son kicks for Upper Iowa University, and they played in a bowl game. They played in a bowl game in Indiana in the fictional town that the Christmas Story movie was set in.
Oh.
And apparently the town really leans into this whole Christmas Story theme. So Upper Iowa won the bowl game, and their championship trophy,
Is it the leg?
it is the leg
Oh,
lamp.
that's awesome.
The trophy
That
championship
is
trophy for
awesome.
winning the
That
bowl
is
game is a
sick.
leg lamp.
That
It's a
is
major award.
It is a major award.
fragile.
Fragile.
It must be French.
It's Italian.
So, all right. Well, thank you all for sticking with us. We appreciate it. As far as I know, Tim will be back tomorrow. SPP's always here, so he'll be back tomorrow.
I live here.
He doesn't. He lives upstairs.
I think I'm going to be here, but we'll see what happens.
I'll be here. Not for morning breath.
Not for
But
morning.
I'll have
breath.
to come in and work
No.
eventually.
Well, anyway, you all go out and have a good day, and we will see you tomorrow. Ahoy.